Okay everyone, so this is how to put back the DC power jack cable. All you gotta do is just take the cable and push it back down into its little housing. Alright, take the black piece of tape that came off the cable and replace it back into its spot. Which was right on top of the DC power jack. Alright, once you get that finished, take the cable and run it along the holding clips and make sure this little black cube of some sort goes back into this little housing as well. And make sure it sticks down there. Next, take the cable and run it through the clips that run near the battery compartment, and the cable just hangs freely like this, so just leave it there. Next, grab your display and move these cables all the way. Place it back down in its correct spot. Alright, now take the 3 screws that came out of the left side and make sure to replace those screws. Alright. Once those 3 are replaced back in, move on to the left side, the right side, and put the 2 screws on that side back in. There we go. Alright, next step, take the display cable and run it along the holding clips. Alright, and this cable should go right on top of the DC power jack cable. Leave that there. Move back to the right side and grab the thicker black cable, because that should be your antenna cable, and put that cable back through the holding clips that it came out of. So do that step. All right. I have no idea where that cable runs. Hold up. Oh, okay. There is a clip right over here. And then it goes out. Alright, make sure this cable runs along. Oops. Make sure that cable runs below that yellow piece of tape. It doesn't have to, but it does help because it came out of there originally. Alright, make sure that tape is put back down. And make sure the antenna cable goes right back down the opening that it came out of, and that is right right here. So stick that down there and pull it through the other side. Alright, as you can see, the cable shows up down here. That's where it should be. Lastly, grab this thinner black cable, which is your microphone cable, and place it through the clips, the holding clips as well. Keep missing the clip. Come on. There we go. Alright, make sure it goes underneath this yellow piece of tape. Alright, and stick that tape back down. Alright, and that's where this cable goes. So that's all set and done. Next, grab the right-sided speaker. And put that back down. Is this cables to be like this? I don't remember. I'll just... It does not look right. Does it look right? Yeah, that's right. Alright, so put the speaker back down and grab the two screws and screw them back in. Onto the left side and replace that speaker as well. Place that speaker in there and grab the two screws and screw them in. Alright, so now once those speakers are back in, grab the motherboard. And now would be a great time to do some cleaning if there is any dust underneath your motherboard. So this is the bottom side of mine, and there's a little bit of dust down here, but as far as having a lot of dust to the point where you need to clean it, it's still relatively clean. So I'm just gonna install this motherboard back in. All right. Make sure to take the DC power jack cable, which is the small white one, and stick it back into this yellow jack or port. Just plug that back in. Somehow I can't do that. Come on. Okay, here we go. Alright, once you get that in, take the motherboard and slide in the left side of the motherboard in first. Next, grab the cables that may be stuck underneath the motherboard and pull them up. Where is the speaker cable? It's somewhere down there. So I'm going to pull this motherboard back out. Take this speaker cable, move that up, and place this motherboard back in. Alright, I'm going to grab this microphone cable. It's way over here, as well as the other speaker cable. And lastly, the ribbon cable. That's right over here. Alright, once you get those cables pulled back up again, go ahead and press down on the motherboard. Alright, and now that's it for this reassembly video. If you would like to finish the rest of this reassembly, I will link that video in the description below, or click on the annotation on the screen in front of you, and that other video will help you reassemble everything else back together. Alright, thanks for watching.